y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to give 10 hot tips to new bloggers looking to elevate their blogs in 2020. So if you're wondering, okay, I got the blog up, now what do I do? How do I monetize it? How do I gain an audience? Stay tuned because this video is for you. The first thing you need to do is just start. Hopefully you've already done that, so we don't need to spend too much time on this. But sometimes I have had people reach out to me about their blogs and they have yet to even start it. Sis, go ahead and start the thing. Put up a basic template, put up even just one blog post so you have something to motivate you to keep going. If you're reaching out to me, I have no problem with, talking to you guys. I absolutely love it when you guys send me messages and everything like that. But I would love to see your work and I would love to give you feedback on what it is that you've already started. So what I want you to do first is start. Next, be consistent. In order to grow and gain exposure in this blogging space, you have to consistently be creating content because guess what? Out of sight, out of mind. People forget about you fast. There's so many messages and people online now. You have to be at the top of their minds. A good way to make sure that you're staying consistent is by creating a content calendar. Now, what that is simply a document. You can do it in Google Docs. You can do it on your in Pages, Word, whatever you want to do, Excel, however you like to do it. You simply create a document that lists out the posts that you are going to do for that month. So for instance, if you're going to be publishing a post once a week on your blog, you're going to come up with 4 content ideas within your niche that you are going to post to the blog. That way, you're not waiting till the last minute to try to come up with ideas. And when you can't come up with something, it's like, screw it, I'm not going to publish, And so that is an easy way to fall off and for your audience to kind of forget about you. So make sure you are staying consistent. Use a content calendar in order to help you do that. Next, you got to tell people about it. Listen, nobody will know about your blog if you don't tell them about it. Let me let you in on a little secret. Now, when I first started my blog, I was low-key kind of ashamed of it, because I felt like it had to be all fancy and, I wasn't there yet, and oftentimes it's natural to not want to be seen at the bottom, that's normal. But guess what? Now that I know, and if I could go back, I would absolutely shout my blog from the rooftops. I eventually got over that feeling, but it took me a few months to finally realize, listen, you know what? If I want to be successful in this and I want people to support my blog and know what I'm doing and all the great things I have to say, I have to tell them about it. In this video right here, I gave several ways that you can market your blog and tell people about it. Get the word out, use social media, use all of the ways in that video in order to let new people know about what you are doing. Lean in just a little bit. Authenticity always wins. I promise you, people want you more than they want a copycat of somebody else. Listen, I know people are out here making major moves in this online space. And oftentimes you can look at the things they're doing and be like, oh my gosh, like I love that. I could do that too, and feel like, oh, okay, maybe I should try to do that. Listen, I'm not saying that you can't have similar ideas or do similar types of content as other people, but make sure you're doing it from your own perspective and from your own authenticity, if that makes sense. It is so important in order to spread your own voice and show the world what you have to offer instead of just being a replica of somebody else. I'm not saying this to give you tough love in this moment. I'm saying it because it's true. It's only until I finally decided to say, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to show them how I am. I'm going to show them how I use my ebonics all day and how I'm super dramatic and how I use my hands to talk and how I ramble on and on and on and on and how I reference songs all the time. You know what I'm saying? And so that's when my blog, got popular. That's when I got popular. Is when I finally decided to stop fearing people's opinion and just give them me. I promise you, authenticity will always win. Next, use the analytics to your advantage. What do I mean by that? If you are posting something on your site and you happen to look in Google Analytics, or if you post something on Instagram and you look in those analytics and you see, wow, people are really, really liking this, or you're getting a lot of comments on something or a lot of likes, stick with that type of content that you just posted, because it means that's what people are looking for from you, or that's something that they're interested in hearing about. So make sure you use the analytics to your advantage and continue to create the content that your people want to see. Now, you really want the tea? Do you really want a new blogger hack? Jump on video. I promise you, so many people are afraid to get on video. When you get on video, it's going to make you stand out even more. It'll give you something that differentiates you from the rest of the crowd. If you are not afraid to get on video, I would highly suggest you do that. Video lives so much longer than any type of static post on Instagram or Facebook. You can also embed them into your website. And obviously, that I think that YouTube is the GOAT when it comes to video. You can just do so much more. But even if you don't want to create long form content, you don't want to edit and do all that good stuff, IGTV, Instagram, Facebook, girl, hop on TikTok, whatever your thing is, get yourself on video. People want to know you, see you, get involved in your life, see how you talk, all that good stuff. And it really does create a deeper connection with your audience. If you want to grow fast in 2020, you need to be on video. Then just trust your own ideas. Maybe you have an idea to do something super fun with your audience, or do something that you've never seen anybody do before. Do it. Go ahead and take a chance on the type of content that you create and the things that you do. Maybe you want to have a live meetup or something like that. Don't be afraid to trust your own ideas, because you will be surprised of what will pop. Next, make sure you're thinking about monetization early. You want to think about in the future, when you decide to monetize your content and monetize your blog, what type of monetization are you trying to do? Are you trying to work with brands? Are you trying to use affiliate marketing? What is it that you're trying to do? In this video, I talk about a number of ways to monetize your content. Make sure you check that out for some ideas if you haven't thought about that yet. But I think it's really important to think about that early, so you know how to move forward with your content and with the plans for your blog. Now, one of the biggest tips I have is to decide what success looks like to you. Does it simply mean you pouring out into the world some of the thoughts and ideas that you have? Does it mean you making friends with other bloggers and creating friendships that can last a lifetime? Or does it mean you making money to be able to sustain your family? You have to decide what that success looks like to you, because if you don't, it is really easy to kind of get caught up in other people's success and not really value your own. So if your success is, man, I got to travel for free with my family, then know that once you're able to do that, you're successful. It doesn't matter if you are making no money or if you're making $200,000. Success is defined by the individual and not by the industry. And most importantly, make sure you're out here having fun. This is a very unordinary career, something that we are so blessed to be able to do out here, share our gifts and share our thoughts with the world. So have fun while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It can be a little bit stressful sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, but ultimately and overall, it is absolutely so fun to simply be able to make a living off of just living your life and being who you are. So don't take that for granted, and make sure you embrace that and have fun with it, and just don't take yourself so seriously. You know what I'm saying? Just get out here, have fun, and do you. So those are my quick tips for new bloggers. If you like this video, like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.